so David and I were just talking, and we wanted to give you guys an opportunity to get to know us a little bit better. So we're saying what? We wanted to give a little bit of space.
Yeah, just to create some space for you guys to be able to ask questions and get to know us just a little bit better and maybe share a few things.
Yeah. So maybe you've seen some of our posts on Beyond the Vows, and you're wondering, what is that? Why are they doing this? What's the whole point of it? And those are great questions, and we definitely want to give the answers to those questions. So we thought, why not give you this opportunity to share in the comments as you're watching this video if there's any questions that you have about our marriage, about Beyond the Vows, what we're doing with it, who it's for. We would love to see those questions
Absolutely.
from you so that we can then answer those questions.
So where do you want to start in letting them get to know us a little bit better?
Well, we've got 3 areas that we thought maybe we could share with you, things you might not already know about us. So the first one is about our walk with Christ. Do you want to share that piece?
I'll let you open it. Let's share that one together, since that's kind of your walk and my walk.
Okay, so when we first got together, we were right about 30, just after 30 years old, and neither one of us were walking with the Lord. We both believed in God. We both had an understanding, but we did not have a foundation. In fact,
we didn't have relationship.
We didn't have a relationship, 100%. And I had a very misguided view on who Jesus is. And so we felt the conviction at the same time, interestingly enough. We won't go into that story right now, but we definitely felt the nudge and the prompting and the curiosity awoken in both of us.
Yeah, it was definitely a journey, and it's always interesting to tell the story and how it unfolded, just because, as she said, it happened to both of us at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And so there were layers upon layers upon layers of just confirmation on the direction that we needed to go. We ended up getting baptized at the same time, and we've walked the journey out in the same direction together ever since.
Yeah. So interestingly enough, we were already together for about 3 years before, because it was just after we got married, or right around the time that we were about to get married, that we got the prompting, and then we got married in August, and by November we were baptized.
Yep.
So, and then we've been on fire for God ever since then. So that's how we have been. Maybe not.
That's how our journey started.
That's how our journey started.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's it was very interesting, because walking this out, just like all of you, it's a great idea. It's sometimes an experiment as you're walking this out, and misstep here, misstep there, and things that we had to come together on as life unfolded.
Yeah. So when you hear us sharing things from a place of knowledge or wisdom now, just know that we have had to walk through a whole lot of stuff to get to where we are today. A whole lot of humbling experiences.
Yeah, it's one thing to learn things from an academic perspective, like acquire knowledge and things like that, but as we walk this stuff out, it really changed. It really changes who you are on the inside, and that's just what our journey has been. So when we, at Beyond the Vows, when we share with you lessons learned and things that we've gone through, it's so that you understand that this is not an academic exercise. This is a real life experiential exercise.
The second thing that we'll share with you is, from my perspective, one of the things that I brought into the marriage was independence and protectiveness or guardedness over.
I would say fierce independence and guardedness.
Fierce independence. There you go. So I approached our finances as though his are his and mine are mine, and I'll take care of the things that I'm going to take care of, and you just take care of your stuff. And it wasn't until after we got married, maybe a year or so, at least into our marriage.
At least maybe a little after 2 years.
Yeah, because even after we got married, I didn't want to have a joint bank account. And so that was and here's the thing, with not having the joint bank account, that's an area where we did not have unity in. And it was through a process that God revealed to me, that this was a safe space, that this unity that we have, this covenant that we have now, we're supposed to do all the things together, and that includes our finances. And so for me, it was stepping beyond the fear that I had, because there were past experiences that led me to feel the way that I felt and make the decisions that I did. So it was taking the leap of faith, if you will, that step towards trust, and saying, you know what, we're going to do this together. I'm all in, you're all in, and it's not about me and my stuff or you and your stuff. It's about we and our stuff.
Yeah, I mean, the Bible talks about where there is unity, God commands a blessing, and that was just a large part of Sheila's walk, that something that she brought to the table, and I'm no stranger to that as well. I brought the third thing that we'll kind of cover is, I brought we'll just call it a host of insecurities, from past experiences, past relationships, past hurts, and it really did, for the earliest part of our relationship in our marriage, it framed how I viewed things. It framed how I viewed her. It framed how we dealt with things. And it wasn't until, God was dealing with me, and kind of like Sheila, telling me, hey, this is a safe space. And we got the opportunity, use that word interestingly, that's why she's smiling, but we got the opportunity to address it head on, and it was tough to walk through. But on the other side of that, God was reminding us, hey, it's a safe space. Not only is it a safe space with him, it's a safe space with her. And once we realized that, we could legitimately heal. I could legitimately heal from the insecurities that had developed from childhood and prior relationships. And it allowed us to walk in unity from that perspective.
And I will say this. For us, it's never been about perfection. It's never been about trying to make the perfect marriage. We both realized coming into the marriage that we each had a past. We each had some things that we needed to navigate through and heal from. And we did extend each other grace and mercy, not always perfectly, but realizing that our heart, and like each of us, we each have a heart to be better, first for God and then for each other. And so with that, as we've had to grow through these different pieces, it's made it that much easier, because I have felt safe and loved and secure, knowing that I can work through my issues in a safe space.
When we talk about, you're going to hear us, as you begin to follow us, and if you end up being on part of the calls and things like that, and the things that we're doing, you're going to realize that it's been far from perfect. It sounds great on a video right now, but that journey was far from perfect. But it was well worth it. It was well worth it. And being able to walk this out now from a position of gaining victory in those areas has helped us understand that we can gain victory in so many more areas, and we can walk that out in unity together. Mm-hmm. And that's what's available for you guys.
Yeah. So we just wanted to share this with you. Hopefully by now you've got some questions in mind that you have for us. So yes, drop them in the comments. We're going to read through all the questions, and then we'll come back and share another video or videos answering those questions, so that everybody can see, our answers to those questions.
And it doesn't just have to be about us specifically. It absolutely can be. But if you've got other questions that you want to ask, you can do that too.
Absolutely. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.
See you soon.
Love you all.